time to show off a new build, and this one is in one of those polished cases, so I spend most of the time touching it and cleaning it. And where I find that I have to clean it the most is it gets picked up on camera, but you don't see it in person, but like your edges that are like under your bezel. So just want it to be as clean as possible. But you've got, this is an abalone dial. I don't remember what the base color is, but whenever I take pictures of it where it's not getting the like cool pop of color, it's got a nice blue look to it. So I'm going to call it blue abalone. Abalone, even though there's no G in there. I think all of them are supposed to have G's, right? When you say E instead of abalone. But we've got a polished 110 case. I did an iridescent coin bezel. This has a ceramic loomed insert. Did a set of silver hands in there with a Joker seconds hand. Kraken engraved milled caseback. Put this on an Italian leather strap that my buddy Constantine made for me with Krakens throughout, which I thought was very, very cool. With a Kraken engraved preview buckle. So obviously when it's on your wrist you don't really see it, but as soon as you turn your wrist this will kind of pop out. So I think this thing came out pretty phenomenal. So that's the build. Bezel on it will turn left, it'll turn right. It's not going to turn easy because I was able to get that thing freaking locked down. But regardless, it is a bi-directional non-click bezel. It's a tension ring bezel. I bought these tension rings from a guy that are not made for my bezels, but because where they're milled, these other bezels that I get, where they're milled from, they're not in as deep. And his tension rings are set up for his bezels, which are engraved deep. So when I snap those rings inside, they stick out really far. So what I actually have to do is cut it in half. And I have to bend it a little bit. And then I kind of loop it on and pull as tight as I can, push down and snap until it pops in there, which sometimes can take me a good 5 minutes. But then it's locked on. It is not moving. The flat parts under there are pushed up against the base of the case so hard that it does not move. So it'll move if you want. For reference on the loomed insert, that's what you got. What else? Oh, this is an automatic mechanical. You've got a rotor in the back. So as you're moving, it's moving and keeping your time. But before you set your time, before you wind it, or before you set your time and put it on, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point you can wind. And a wind is a turn clockwise as you're looking at it from the side. Counterclockwise, back towards you, does not wind it, but it is a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and go back and forth. 4 or 5 seconds of that mixed with your rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day. If you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you're going to max out your 31-hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. You can literally do this all day if you want, and the slipping mainspring will deflect what it doesn't need, which is pretty much anything after about probably 6 seconds of me doing this. But that's it. So if you're driving or you're going to be at a desk all day, you might want to wind it a little bit longer, because if you're not doing too much of this, it might stop at certain points because you're not as active. When you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. Does not have a hacking movement, so that's going to keep going. And you'll also notice what's called a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressures on anything. Alexa, what time is it? 9:29 p.m. Push it over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. Now, as with every build, you're going to get matching beats. You're also going to get a Kraken engraved slider box with Atlas pillow inside. You're going to get a few things with this watch. You're going to get watch cleaner that will keep all this nice and clean around here, and a microfiber, which is this and what I'm actively been using. So non-streaky, non-toxic, non-residue. You're also going to get some leather conditioner, though you probably will not need it for this strap, this Italian leather strap. If you have anything else that's thicker, harder leather, which some of that mass-produced leather that you get with some of these watches, it's a little bit tougher to work with. So apply it on the front and back, let it soak in, remove any excess, and don't use your microfiber on it. Use a rag or something like that. And lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like Polywatch, and it's for your domed acrylic glass. You can scratch it. If you do, no big deal. Put a tiny bit of that on it and buff that out with your additional microfiber. Now, why I said you don't want to use one of your microfibers with that is if any of that liquid would harden and then you use it on that watch especially, you're going to be in trouble, because that polished case looks nice and pretty right now, but it is so susceptible to surface scratches. Like, I get them with surface scratches on them brand new. So make sure that you're not adding surface scratches to them. Also, I'm going to include a Cape Cod cloth. If you do get any of those surface scratches on it, cut open the package. It's in like a vac sealed style package. Cut off a little rectangle. We're talking like 1/2 inch by 1 inch, and then rub on that scratch for 30 seconds. Flip it over, 30 seconds again, and then use that initial microfiber and remove that hazing, and it should be completely gone. You might not even really notice them, but when you pull your camera out, you might go, oh, there's one right there. Oh, there's one right there. So a lot of times I don't even see an issue until after I've built the watch and I'm taking pictures, and I'm like, this would have been a lot easier to fix whenever the freaking bezel wasn't on it. But let me try and do what I can. So that's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. I hope you love the watch. This will be available in the Saturday event, which was what, the 28th, something along those lines. I think today's the 27th, March. So if it's going to you, congrats. I hope you love it. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.